This is a pre-warning to this video. This video is going to upset some people and shock a lot of people. From riches to rags. It'll all be explained. Grab a cup of tea and come and join me. Let me tell you the truth. Have you got that cup of tea? Come on, have a sit down. If you're thinking of moving into van life or, any thoughts of moving into van life, then you need to watch this first. Now, it's okay when you're 30s and 40s and 50s, you're settling, you're in a house. I've been there. You got the best freezer, dishwasher. The lifestyle's there in a house, and that's what you work for and you strive for all your life. Everything's in that house. That's what you go to work for. That's what you pay for, is to fund your lifestyle. When you strip that lot away and you're thinking of moving into a van. Now, when you move into a van or into van life or into a motorhome, it's like a hoarder having a spring clean. You can't take your furniture. You can't take most of your belongings. You can't take your big fridge freezers, and it's not going to fit in the van. Which is obvious. From going from riches to rags that's it. Everything you own is in that van. You haven't got a house now, so you haven't got beds, you haven't got anything. Everything is in your van. Your belongings, paperwork, your clothing, personal belongings, it's your home. Man, that's a big declutter. It's a lot to think about, because now everything you have is in that vehicle. And things are that tight that you can't afford campsites. You move from area to area or district to district, whichever way you choose to live. Whether you're working and you've got to stay local, you've done it for a reason. Now, let's take an example. So, all Vanlifers that I know, let's say real Vanlifers, who have nothing else but their van, like people like me, people like you who are watching in the vans. We have to be so careful how we drive, where we park. We're the most polite, inoffensive people on the fucking road. We'll often travel behind lorries on the motorway, keeping up with them, but stick behind the lorries. We can't afford any accidents on that motorway. That's your home, your belongings, and you dead. If you survive it, if you're lucky to survive it, your belongings are up the road. You've got nowhere to run back to. You may have family, but come on, man. That's your whole life right there, gone up in it's gone. Your personal belongings, all your money, your solar panels, your B2Bs. What are you going to do? Stop on a motorway? Pick them up? So, I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine that? Standing there and watching that devastation happen in front of your eyes. It's not the best life in the world, by all means. And we all have troubles. We all have difficulties. But when you've lost everything that you own, I mean, it's a big enough step moving from a house or a flat or your parents or wherever you're moving from, kitting that van out. You know, you must try to have some sort of backup. And a lot of us, older generations, haven't. We haven't got that backup anymore. You know, we're forced into van life. And this is it for us. Where do we go from there? I mean, for an example, look at Tim, Socks with Sandals. If you hadn't had a look at his channel, I'm sure most of you know his channel. But just buying a shit of a vehicle can leave you in the same state. Have a look at his channel. The man, you know, is struggling. He's always got a smile on his face. But it's a struggle. I mean, it's a life I wouldn't want. You know, it's something to bear in mind, people. And this is what I'm saying about van life. You have to have a certain attitude in van life. And I'd like to know what your attitude to life is. I mean, in van life, we live for today. If shit happens, we'll deal with it when it happens. Because we have no choice. There is no other way for us. I liken it to a soldier on a front line. You know, you've got to live your life. You've got to die living your life. Not in a care home, struggling. You know, I want to die living my life, living an everyday. I like to go and have a fucking pint and bosh, gone. Job done. Over. Finished. Because then it don't matter. The point I'm getting across, or trying to get across, is you've got to live for now, not for what if this happens, or what if that happens. We get one run at life, one run. And you're having it now. This is it. This is it. I mean, I didn't think the end of my life would end up like this. But I want to be honest with you. I've just done my 4th winter, as you know, as you'll go back and you can see in the videos. I'm coming up for my 5th winter in the van. And I can honestly say, I've never been happier. I've never been happier in my whole life. You know, all right, bringing your kids up may be the happiest time of your life, but they're memories. They're memories. And they'll always be there. But you've got to live for the now and make new memories. Until you drop, that's what you do, isn't it? You know, well, that's what I do. That's my attitude to life. And I'd like to know what your attitude to life is. So please, in the comments, if you'd be so kind, could you live like that? Seriously, could you live like the life that I'm living now? And I mean, there's a lot of people out there who haven't got any backup. We're broke, we're living on pensions. But the thing is, we're living. We're trying to keep ourselves out there every day. We want to enjoy every season, every day of every year. Let me know in the comments, please. And another thing to bear in mind, in the last 4 years, I've lost over 50% of my park-ups. So you can understand why people in Vanlife are moaning about losing their park-ups. What are they doing? Forcing us to where? Where can we go? I've been so fortunate in the past 4 years. I've met some fantastic people. The community's something else if you choose to get involved with it. You can do it solo. A lot of people do it solo on their own, and they're living their best lives. Whichever is your best life, I advise you to go and live it while you can. Remember, there's no dummy runs at this. We're on it. You're on the treadmill now. Let's keep going. And I look forward to all the people that I'm going to meet. And I'm going to be meeting some of my subscribers. So to me, it's a fantastic life. It sort of gave me a boot up the arse. When I retired, I didn't want to work again. But you're not working if you're loving what you're doing. And that's the whole point. At the minute, I'm loving what I'm doing. I'm getting into my YouTube bits. It's a bit like an hobby. And I can earn a little bit of money at it, as you know. I mean, this video here, I might earn £2 or £3 on. Every little helps. Every little helps. Tell me what you think in the comments. Because I think it's the best. I love you to bits. And I can't wait to meet some of you. If you've enjoyed the video, please give us a like and a comment. Remember, comments are really important. So is the watch time. You know, you watching the videos. It makes the biggest difference. Come along on the journey. See what I get up to. I'll try and put a smile on your face, honest, every day if I can. Now don't go and forget the crew motto. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Do you get me?